Hang on. I think you probably want a little bit more of that volume. I can oblige. Yeah, let's give you a little bit more, yeah. Yeah, you like that? I like the sound of slosh and cheese. Yeah. Cheese slosher! Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's Hytale. I'm here doing some more, and I was fucking around with some overlay stuff, and I figured, you know what? Let's see how this game runs if I do a webcam while playing. So this is the first time I've done webcam plus game in a hot minute. Usually it's just the VTuber, but you know, here we are. This is Hytale. I've streamed this once before. I think I'm gonna turn this into, maybe, we'll see if I commit to it, but I might turn this into a once a month type. I guess just check in on the game, see where it's at. It gets updates like every week so far. So there's tons of new content in this game. And I haven't even been following it, if I'm being 100% real with you. So, like, I don't even know what's changed or different. But, I'm sure something will make itself apparent. Look at that. I can do fucking spinning. I like that. But, we're gonna resume with Spinglork on today's stream. But first, I did want to show this last stream, and then I never got around to it. So, I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna show you the goddamn creative mode. So, welcome in. Also, there was supposed to be a thing with the chat plugin, where the chat messages disappear after, like, 20 seconds, and that's not happening. So, uh-oh. Am I gonna worry about it? Nah, not really. I don't think I care that much. Anyway, so this is creative mode, essentially, from Minecraft. I've only fucked around with this a little bit to just kind of see how it works, and for the most part, yeah, it's pretty much just like regular-ass Minecraft. There should be a way... How do I do it? There should be like a hammer tool. Yeah, this thing. How do I use it though? Can you not use it? There should be a way to like change the different types of blocks, because there's, as you can see here, this one I can see through, this one I can't. And there's like variations to them, but you should be able to pick and choose. I'm not sure if it's just random or what. It might just be random. Alright. Fine. Let me turn the volume up in my head. This game's audio mixing is so fucking quiet. I can't believe no one else has complained about this. Like, Simon Hypixel has been very, very on top of listening to community feedback. And obviously, I'm too small of a fella for him to even know what the fuck's happening here. But how is it that I'm the only one that has complaints with the volume of this game? Like, this game is so fucking quiet. I have it set to max volume, and it's not even cracking 20 dB. Settings, audio, yeah, I mean, output, stereo headphones. Yeah, everything is set to maximum. I mean, I can boost it on my end just fine, with no problems. But I just wish you could hear it more. Yeah, I guess I could do one of these numbers and just give you some extra gain, yeah? See, but then that is like so loud. That's not what I want either. SFX, we can turn that down. Save. Yeah, the volume mixing needs some serious work. Because yeah, some of these sound effects are super loud, and like the placing is so like obscenely quiet. I don't even hear it. And then the breaking is like I get it to some extent. Like obviously, like an explosion, you want to be louder than a footstep, but like the dynamic range of placing versus breaking is too big, if you ask me. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to do whatever the fuck this is. So you have a bunch of like tools, I guess. Layer brush tool. What is this? You like offhand this or what? No? Allows you to replace existing blocks with different materials. How? What, how do I do that? This game is not very pick up and play, as much as I wish it was either. Like, it's got a lot of cool ideas, but without, like, a chat or a guide, it's kind of impossible to know how to do some of this shit. I got a general idea here, like, I'm able to dig into the thing here, but I thought this was saying I could, like, place materials. Replace existing blocks with different material. Yeah, it... Oh, wait. You put it in here? No? 0 blocks. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Layer direction. Layer 1 material. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. See that? Wait, huh? Layer 2. Okay. Transfer. I can't do it like that. Doesn't really... Yeah, I mean, it can coat like a surface, but doesn't seem like it can like change like a wall entirely into a certain material here. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is sort of like world edit from Minecraft. It's way easier to use than world edit. World edit, you know, my workflow was always like, you know, I come here, I write down a coordinate, and I type into the chat, and I do like in Minecraft, you can use the tab command to fill in a command based on the block you're looking at. So I look at this, I place this, and this is my pause 1, and then I fly up here, for example, and then I do pause 2, and I fill the whole thing with stone or whatever I'm trying to do. This... I mean, I guess... You saw for myself, right? How quick I learned that. It's not intuitive necessarily, but it's also not that complicated, I guess. Let's try the ruler tool. What is this? Basic measurements. The ruler tool allows you to measure distances between multiple points in a 3D space. Oh, it's just for measuring? I thought it was for, like, building a straight line. That is interesting. Okay, so hang on. How do I get it to stop? Q? No, that makes me drop it. Because that's what I have my drop button set to. That's the default bind, I think, isn't it? Like R works. Maybe that's a keybind issue. Let's see. Q. Select block from set builder tools. Yeah, let's change that. I don't know what a good button for that to replace is. Mouse 5? Sure. Excuse me. What happened? Did it bugged out? Okay, there we go. And then we look at... Did that not change? Did that not save when I changed that? Actions, misc, debug, builder tools, save changes. Either that or my mouse is kind of buggy. I don't really use the side mouse buttons all that much here. Let's try a different keybind. Maybe that's the issue here. We'll just do M, sure. Well, that's the map button. God damn it. It's too many fucking buttons. Like, I get it. Like, what else are you gonna do, right? But... I wish... You know what this game could really use? I feel like all PC games could use this. Instead of the long fucking laundry list of all your different keybinds, why not just show me an infographic of the keyboard itself? And then just be like, you highlight the key and it's like, this is what you have bound to it. So that way I can just like visually see which keys do and don't have a bind already. That would save me so much time and effort. Especially when it comes to like modded Minecraft. When like 6 or 7 different mods decide to, you know, replace the same keybind, and so you're gonna have like binding conflicts. Sometimes they can work in tandem with each other, sometimes they don't. It would just be nice, you know. Let's do builder tools. Yeah, let's do just middle mouse. Sure. And then is that consider okay, this happened last time I played this too. Only when I'm playing Hytale does my top monitor glitch the fuck out. Hang on, I need to like check the connection on this real quick. Because this monitor has been fine for everything else, but I'm noticing, and it's not like I have anything important up there, but I'm noticing that this monitor is glitching the fuck out. Like, you can't see this right now. Look at this shit. This top monitor up here. It's just, what's it doing? Can't really see that. It just keeps turning off and turning back on. And now it's off, now it's on. I mean, I have my audio mixer up there. What the hell? It did it again. It did it again. I hate it. I hate it. Now I'm not even on cam either. Good. Yeah, good. This is what I get. This is what I get for trying to play Hytale. Hytale just wants you to suffer. Hang on, let me check the HDMI connection. That connection's fine. Power's fine. Fuck. I've got no idea, dude. Not a single goddamn idea. In there? Nothing. I got nothing churning in there. It's just the void is up in there. From Minecraft, the void, the nether, and steel. Get this into the position where it needs to be, and then we will resume. Where we last left off. There we go. That's really good, is it? I had the camera like perfect before I started, for the record. All right. It's all my fault. I've ruined it. I want Dry Bowser to just barely be on screen. There we go. Sideways. Yep. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Lesson learned. I guess for whatever reason, oh god, VTube Studio's opening on the vertical monitor. I guess for whatever reason, it's ill-advised to fuck with your camera, because if it comes unplugged while you're streaming with it, then the whole computer will just instantly crash. Not even a blue screen. I swear to God, I've never seen that happen. Just the whole thing just... I'm wondering if maybe I somehow bumped the power, but like it immediately flicked back on. So I don't know what the hell that was. But okay. 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 We're gonna get back to playing the game now. If that's true. Okay. Okay. And this time I'm not gonna fuck with the with the camera. We're just gonna leave it, and hopefully that top monitor, you know, stays. And if it's gonna be annoying, then oh well, I guess that's just the fate it's gonna be. So how you doing? You like this? You liking the load screen? I like the load screen. Makes me feel loaded like a fucking potato. Where am I? Huh? Oh my, what happened? What the fuck happened to this world? Oh no. First of all, the fog is off the charts. What the hell? Have I stumbled into here? Here's part of the mountain that I was working with. What happened here? Well, why is the fog so, like, shite? Percentage of the screen resolution to render the game at, yeah, I don't know. View distance, yeah, I want that view distance to be up. Bloom. We can, I think mostly deal with it being on Epic, right? The fuck happened? I mean, this is an early access game for sure, but I see. They're exactly 4.24 blocks away from each other. Huh. Yeah, this is all kinds of fucked. Any bugs to report? Found something that doesn't work. Let us know so we can fix it. Yeah, huh? No, it's a brief summary of your feedback or bug. Corrupted world gen, I guess? My computer crashed for presumably unrelated reasons on my end while running the game, and then I reloaded into the world. I had screenshots. I haven't taken any screenshots. Reloaded into the world to a broken generated land. Let me... How do you take screenshots? Speed multiply. Hello, everybody. No, how do you take screenshots? It's not the same button. We also need a search here. Green. I don't know if there is. Is there a fly camera, control target, debug screens? Take screenshot is F12? Why the... Do that on F2, and then this can be F12. Save changes. Return the game. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't just, like... Maybe it's just for not being deemed immediately as a clone. I can't even open that chest. Why is the fog so intense? I got so many questions. Collision enabled. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened here, but this is... Alright. Broken world gen. Yeah. Hytale screenshots. You could only attach up to 3. Okay, which ones did it add? 47, 59. Alright, let's do this one then. Alright. Well. Oh, wrong one. Shit. I meant to quit to menu, and then I quitted it to desktop. Oh. It's not what... Alright. Let's create a new world. Belbibor has been created. Alright. I did hear, one thing I do know that's supposed to be coming in a future update. I don't know if it could be even available now, but apparently we're supposed to get like avatar, like, loading slots. Okay, so that was where I was before. So we have, like, a super flat world, essentially. Just, like, the regular starting biome, and then wherever the fuck that was. Let's go to this one. I'm not even intending to do that much creative mode stuff. I just kind of want to showcase. Oh, look at this. There's your confirmation, by the way, that these are, you know, randomly generated. I mean, you probably already knew that if you just watched more than one playthrough, but there's my confirmation, because I haven't really seen anyone else play this game yet. The drifting planes. Anyways, so we were fucking around with some of these. So there's an entity tool. How do I use this one? Allows you to move and edit entities in the world. Spawn NPCs. E opens the UI. Does it? I mean, that opens just the regular UI, yes. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. You got builder tools. Second page. Brushes. Block spawner. Okay. No, the tools available here are very... Wow. Oh, this is beyond me. The machinima tool. That's still cool that it's like a default feature in the game, though. I could place a tree. Sure can. Green screen. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Hey gamers, welcome to my studio. Now I'm gonna build a studio. That'll be our task for creative mode. Right. Okay, I want my collision. My flying speed is also, like, off the fucking charts right now. Uh-oh. How do I decrease the speed? It's about to be insane, oh shit. Decrease speed would be F1. Alright, so what's F11? That's full screen. I do like that. How about mouse 5 and mouse 4? Save change. There we go. Yeah, and if you increase the speed, it actually... Oh. It actually greatly increases your, like... your flying speed as well. It's interesting. So it's not just like... entities are moving faster. You yourself also move faster. I mean, I guess that's kind of helpful. Selection tool. Here. Let's try to use some of these new tools. Select an axis. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. And then, how do I, like... set green point? Add material. Pitch. Execute command. What the fuck? Oh, I guess pitch makes it inconsistent? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, because I also had air in there. Right. No, that makes sense. And then how do I clear this? delete. And there you go. Cube. I think I fucked that up. Wait. Delete will clear the selection. Hold and drag. Wait. No. Oh, here's how you do it. Okay. Okay, and then we just fill that with green screen, execute command, and delete. And look at that, we got our gamer studio. Alright. Sure, whatever. And then... oh, I do wish there was an option for, like, how regular Minecraft just has the Show Me Everything tab. I mean, it's divided very nicely in these different menus here, but... Harvest trophy? Huh? Who wants to chroma key something here? Hang on. I could probably do something here. Hang on. Filters. Chroma key. Yeah, chroma key. Uh-huh. Filters. It has to be like an exact match. Okay. We got a shitty chroma key going on here. Alright, now what do I put in the background? Because right now you're just looking at my Avermedia being off. What should I put in the background there? Yeah, that'll do. Gotta, like, actually be behind the capture, though. No. We'll move that. I want to move the image. Yeah. And then maybe... there. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, that is exactly what I needed. The chroma key's kind of shitty though, isn't it? Like you can still see some of that artifacting. Hang on. Image. Oh, here. If I pause like this, then I can see the green block at the bottom. smoothness. See, but now the trees are starting to become affected by it, and that's not what I want. Where'd the picture go? Oh wait, it's still there. It's still. I was looking at the wrong window. Cool. All right. So we got the car's background. Okay, no, I have to do better than that. I have to do better than that. I don't care if it looks a little shitty. I just don't want the grass to be mistaken for cars material. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Okay. Let's build our gamer studio now. Start with a little trim. This is like a fucking Mr. Beast studio. The size of this place. Maybe I won't use all of this space. I bet you someone could use this to, like, get some keyframes in there. And then just, like, jerry-rig, like, a Hytale-based, like, VTuber. You could most definitely do that with this. This is almost giving, like the acoustic paneling that I have on my wall. That would be more like a... Huh? I didn't pick that up. That would be more like a cloth material, though. I don't know if you can... I guess, like, vertical. Sure, you could do that. What? Oh, that's horizontal. No, yeah, that works. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so bad at using this. On different axes, it kind of functions a little different. I get it, though. No, that is very easy to use. Like I said at the beginning, it does take a little, like, getting used to, if I'm being totally real with you. But, I mean, so too did World Edit. And really, the only pushback I'm receiving from using it is just my muscle memory of using World Edit. It is otherwise pretty... I take back the thing I said earlier with the, it's kind of a little hard to figure out what to do with the controls in this. Man, no, these tools... So I have this one creative world in Minecraft that I spent years making. I'm talking, like, actually, like, I haven't touched it in a very long time, but I started it when the original Hyrule Warriors came out in 2014. Right? And, I worked on that shit, like, every single day for the better part of, like, 2 years. At least a little bit. Then I took a break from it, and then COVID hit, and I worked on it a lot more during COVID. Um, but yeah, with these tools in here, I could see myself, I don't know if there's a way to transfer it, but if I could transfer the world creative data from Minecraft to this game, I would finish it with these tools. I stopped doing it because the project got too ambitious and it was too big. Alright, what are we gonna make the ceiling? Let's do... you can do... light wood planks, sure. Cinema. You despise the 3-day ache of the head? Well, see, you're not supposed to let your head hurt like that. You just gotta tell it to stop. Alright, now here's the question. Minecraft has an invisible light block, which is actually really good for building, because then it means you don't have to place torches around a build to make it, like, look illuminated. I'm wondering... This game probably has that too, right? Considering this game has all this other shit. Hint, smooth brush, prefab selector, boulder building decoration, tentacle. Oh. I'm sorry, hang on. Tentacle? Green screen block. Green screen tentacle. Oh. Does it only do the one direction? Oh, you can do it reverse. Oh. You can, like, create ravines with it. Huh. Okay, well. That's fine. Oh, why the fuck does this game have a green screen block? Wait, what is this? They added a new thing. Chicken coop. I don't remember that being in there. What, hang on, poop? You throw it. Oh, and it gives off, like, stink particles. Oh. Great. Wonderful sound effect as well. Okay, let's do, like, a little desk. I'm not trying to be too fancy with this. I'm just making my little gamer setup here. Alright, gamers. And then they have chairs in this, right? I think they do. Oh, look at all this. These are all kinds of fancy chests you can find. Oh yeah, they also just have regular-ass tables in here, too, yeah. I'm not used to this, like, actual furniture being in one of these types of games. Here, let's do... the Frozen. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have the Royal Magic Chair as our gamer throne. And then... Cavern bench? No. Does this game have a golden toilet? Terraria, it is not! Reluctantly. I don't think there's any turlets in this game just yet. I wonder if they implemented sign functionality yet. Last time I tried the game, you couldn't write on signs, you could just place them. Still no. Yeah, I did hear about the vampire seed in Terraria. That would have been perfect for my Dio playthrough when I streamed it, wouldn't it have? Except I was genuinely just trying to play Terraria when I did that, so I think that also could have made the game more annoying in some regards, but it is kind of awesome. Kind of. Just a little bit awesome. Not too much awesome! Too much awesome, and then I'm gonna shit myself. Like this. Uh-oh. Illusion ruined. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm really, really looking forward to eventually getting around to Terraria. I've heard nothing about good things about Bigger and Bolder, and I've seen, even like, Vinesauce has started a whole new playthrough of it. I was talking with Quinn off-stream about this, and I do think I am going to commit to waiting for, full 1.4.5 Calamity mod support. Oh yeah, wall slabs is a thing in this. Does that mean I can't do upside down slabs, though? Maybe if I do it like this. No? I guess upside down slabs, yeah, you'd have to literally place it upside down. That does make doing that slightly more annoying. Then you have to do like this. Not too bad, but it's a compromise I'm willing to take in order to get wall slabs. I just think the funniest thing about all of this is, like, this game is getting weekly updates. Terraria just got that massive update. And Minecraft is over here just being like, we're making the babies a little more cuter. And that's all they're doing for the most recent Minecraft update. So, I don't know. Listen, I like Minecraft, and I don't mean to shit on it, but a lot of Minecraft updates lately have just been like, whatever. I have not really felt interested in going back to the game. I mean, if they add more, like, creative tools for me, then that's usually what I spend my time in Minecraft with the most, is creative mode. I do like to build and just have fun building. This game does need a... Oh, it does have a search. Hang on. Light. Okay, I'm wrong. It does have a search function. None of these are really, like, light sources, though, when you type that. It's just what has the word light in it. I could do the brazier. Winter lights. Halloween lights. Let's do winter lights. Okay, no, that's based. I like that. So you got the machinima tool, but do you have, like, you don't have, like, studio lights. My lighting is not good. Yeah, the brainstorm update for Calamity, I also saw that. The thing with that, though, is the brainstorm update, obviously, until T-Mod Loader is up to date with 1.4.5, Calamity mod is still going to be 1.4.4. So I'm just gonna wait for the full support, the full shebang. Hopefully when T-Mod Loader is 1.4.5, it won't be too much longer after that until they can have Brainstorm be compatible. But who knows? Yeah, for a lot of the Terraria update stuff ahead of time, I followed a lot of stuff with that, particularly like the channel Chippy, I think, Chippy Gaming, something like. Oh, here's the lights tab. Chippy Gaming had a pretty good coverage every time there was like new updates on the game, on Terraria. How do you go? Here we go. Hey, gamers. Oh, you have to hold it. Wait, what? Hey, gamers! Welcome to my Cars 2 Let's Play. On this exciting episode of Cars 2, I'm gonna show you KERCHOO. Honestly, I keep forgetting that the Cars is there because on my screen, it's just a green screen, you know? It's just... you know, this. Wow. No door, by the way. We don't need a door to get in here. Maybe we do. Let's do... I like the door options in this. Skarek door? What is this? That looks cool. A big door. Oh, big door. Oh, that's cool as hell. F is still a weird key for me for interact. It's not centered. Oh god. Pick block. Cars the video game is a good open world game. How do I ban you? Ban permanently. Reason kill. Got it. Here's how I'll do this. Slab on the top. There you go. It does just kind of float there, doesn't it? It looks alright. Good enough, I'd say. I forgot about all that. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, there's a lot to the creative tools. I could spend a lot of time here just, like, trying to make random shit, and that could be a fun stream for the future. But I mostly just wanted to briefly look at the creative mode this time. And yeah, there's a lot of really powerful tools in here. And so I would be very inclined to maybe even try this multiplayer at some point and just do a creative world with someone. So. Alright. Oh wait, that's the one I was just at. So we need to go back to Spinglork. So yeah, I think for Hytale, I'm gonna do like a once-a-month checkup on this game while it's still in early access. At least for the time being. I don't know, maybe other things will get in the way and then I'm gonna be more interested in that. And we have returned. Wow, look at that. Framemakers? I don't know anything about Framemakers. I've never even heard of that game. What's Framemakers? So anyways, last time on survival mode, I went to the temple. And I learned how to temple. Now we can also toggle helm visibility, which is nice. I'll wear the helmet and not cover my face. The indie Smash game? I know about Brawlhalla when it comes to, like, indie Smash games. Is that even indie? I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really play a lot of Smash, like, clones. They added Among Us to the Imposter to the roster. You know what? I did see something for that. I didn't know what game that was. Didn't they also add Alpha Red? Wait, why do I have shitty tools? One day I'd like to give more of these games a shot. I played, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 and actually really liked that game. None of these chests are labeled, so wood goes in the wood chest. Ore can go in the ore chest. One of these is mob drops, right? Oh wait, hang on. Here. Meat and food. Plant fiber, sure. Grilled fish, fish! Marble block beam. I don't know if I meant to collect that, but I have one. Scraps. Don't know what I use that for. Charcoal. Alright, good. I've seen that the movement for this, like the daggers, is like really good. Shovel Knight is an assist in that game. Homeboy can never graduate from becoming an actual, like, playable character, can he? Wait, copper is better than crude. I actually have good weapons here. The steel sword is my best weapon for damage, but... you know, we're properly upgraded. I'm not really sure if I have an objective right now, other than just collect memories. We could explore. There was that other, like, island that I saw off in the distance that I never went to. What's up? Also, don't I have a shield somewhere? I should. Hmm. 100 down on them berries. Shovel Knight is playable in Rivals of Ether. Shovel Knight is playable in Shovel Knight. Alright? Listen, he's had his time in the sun. He doesn't need any more games. I do hope Mina the Hollower shows up in tomorrow's, Nintendo Partner Direct. Even though that's, you know, Partner is more AAA than Indie. I don't know. I'm holding on to my copium for that one. Just because it was supposed to be out last Halloween, and then, like, only a few weeks before it came out, they randomly delayed it with no further comment since. You know, now it's February. What did I come back here for? I was gonna look for my shield. If I even still have one. Oh, it's just in my offhand. How do you switch the offhand? I don't actually remember. Middle mouse. Oh, right. Why is it doing that? There is a keybind issue happening here, I think. Yeah, I think. Is there? How about mouse 4? No, it's still, yeah, it's just kind of weird. Why is it doing that? Let me switch the shield. You know what? That works. That might be bugging out right now. I'm not sure. Again, early access. I'll cut it some slack. Yeah, no, I like playing Smash Brothers. I haven't played Ultimate in... I mean, I guess it hasn't been that long. It's probably been like a month or two since the last time I played it, but that was just because I went over to a friend's house. Really, that's the only time I play Smash anymore, is like, if I'm at a friend's house and they're like, hey, let's play some Smash. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Whatever you say, okay. Like, yeah, I went over to my friend Caleb's house. We played Smash, and we played Kirby Air Riders. That was... yeah, like late December, I think. The fuck? Got your fucking memory, cuz. I don't have any arrows in hand. Bitch. That mountain looks interesting. What is this? Hey, what's up, bear? Ow. I barely know him. Ow. Hey, the bear hits like a fucking bear. Hmm. Oh, what the fuck? What am I doing here? No! You haven't played Smash in like 2 years? Yeah, for me, it's just like, whenever I go over to certain friends' houses, that's usually the default that they like to play. And Smash is also pretty good because, like, you know, especially if I bring, like, Megan along with me and I'm going to a function. Like, let's say I go over to my friend's Fish and Ellie's house. Well, usually whenever I go to visit them, our friend Tony is also there. And then if Megan's with us, that's 5 people. Most games don't support 5 people. Smash does. Jackbox does. We play Jackbox 9 times out of 10 whenever we're over there. Mario Kart does if we bring multiple Switches. Kirby Fighters 2. You know, despite Ellie and Fish's love for Kirby, I don't think they have that game. I don't know, maybe they do. I've certainly never played it with them, though. This doesn't just give me more seeds. No, it doesn't. What is this? Sentience where it was absence. Okay. Yeah, no, in order to plant more, I just need to find more seeds elsewhere, I think. Got invincible turkeys over there. Alright, it's time to see. Does my inventory drop on the ground? Can I recollect it? Or is it just lost? Like tears. In rain. No, it's there. Just last time I died, I didn't get there quick enough, I assume. I'm sorry for hurting you, Bear. You were just... You looked so murderable. Hey, when does Monster Hunter Stories 3 come out, Froze? We'll probably hear more about that tomorrow in the direct, if I had to guess. March? Okay. Unironically, I've been thinking about maybe picking it up, but it's not going to be a day one for me. just because I already have so many other things that I'm streaming, especially in March. Like, I don't imagine most of my rotation will change throughout March. I've got the games that I'm starting this month are probably going to last me through to the end of March, and then even after March. You chill down there? Okay. The games that I do have, like, I'm probably going to start Minish Cap as well sometime in March. So I've got plenty of long games to last me a while. Arrows. Finally. Yeah, Minish Cap I know is a pretty short game. I don't imagine that one will take me too long. But, like, we're starting Mario and Luigi tomorrow. And I know it's not the longest Mario RPG. It's not going to be Brothership levels. But I also don't quite know how long that game's going to take. And then, Donkey Kong is another one where it's like... Well, that game has 8 worlds, but I don't... It's been so long since I played Returns, I don't really remember how long it takes to, like, get through a world. So that could be... You know, if it takes me 1 stream per world, that could take me up to 8 streams. That's like 2 months of content right there. Played in speed up mode. Well, that's like a time attack thing. After you, I think, already beat the level, if I'm not mistaken. But it gives you, like, I don't know. I haven't played it yet, obviously. We're going to check it out. But that's part of the reason why I decided to jump on it now. Was like, I bought the game over Christmas, being like, yeah, I mean, it's a way to own the game, and... Well, I do have the 3DS version. I don't want to play the Wii version. And the 3DS version is, at the moment, unplayable to me on stream. So I was like, at the time, you know, that update wasn't out for it. So it's just like, it's an okay way to play the game. Maybe not the most perfect way. But then, the update came out of nowhere that, like, fucking changed everything. It's not an axe. Do I not have an axe on hand? Oh, it's right there. And the update just changed, like, the whole fucking narrative around that game entirely, so... I don't know if the, speed up mode is truly a time attack mode or not. That's what I assume it is, based on what I've read, but... We'll see in due time, I suppose. Hyrule Warriors DE. I remember reading somewhere, and I've not gone back to check for myself, but I remember reading somewhere that Hyrule Warriors DE had an uncapped frame rate on Switch 1. And so on Switch 2, it just kind of naturally runs better. What the hell is this? Drop some fucking meat. It did. That's what I thought. I don't really remember having issues with the frame rate in DE. But apparently, yeah, now it runs really smooth. I can confirm, you know, say what you will about Age of Calamity, Age of Imprisonment. I do agree with the sentiment that the game is very, very much unnecessary. And I do, like, mostly like it, but, you know, it is very nice to look at that game. It's very easy on the eyes, and fucking uncapped 60 FPS for me. God bless. It does get a little bit more chunkier in split screen, but I mean, of course it will. I'm wondering how Hyrule Warriors 1 DE will will fare with split screen. Because even with game share support, it's still technically running the game as if it was split screen. Like, essentially, it's just streaming to the other console. So, I would be curious to see if it still runs well. Or maybe in some rare cases, it does, like, separately do, like, a download thing, but I don't think you really need to download really anything for game share. Because then otherwise you'd be sitting there waiting for 19 gigabytes of data to be sent over. You know? I'm pretty sure with game share, it's just, you know, it takes a moment for it to connect, but otherwise you're not sending the whole game over to them. Oh yeah, I keep seeing stuff about Xenoblade, yeah. There was the voice actor for one of the rare blades, Nim, and also Cosmos. Cosmos, however you pronounce it, and Telos. The voice actor from Xenoblade 2 that did all three of those characters apparently has on their, like, portfolio or something that there's a Xenoblade 2026 that they're a part of. A lot of people are assuming that that means 2 Definitive Edition, which, if that is the case, we're not seeing that tomorrow. Monolith isn't considered partner anymore. They're considered first party now. So. Xenoblade Warriors. I've always been... Listen, I've always been saying that I would love a Xenoblade Warriors. I do not think one is happening at tomorrow's Direct because Age of Imprisonment was literally 4 months ago. Not that that stopped Koei Tecmo from making a million other Warriors games. I don't know. I just feel like the timing is a little weird on that. It could still happen, but I guess it didn't necessarily stop Nintendo from making multiple racing games last year. But I just don't see it happening for some reason. Bear. I'm sorry, Bear. I'm sorry. Leave me alone. It's a fucking igloo. What is this? Let's see you build up to this, bitch! Haha! Yeah, sort out my inventory. Let's see. I guess I can keep the campfire. Rope?
Lamp oil? Bombs? You run it? Go fuck yourself. You're not getting any.
I don't really think I need this bed. Moss for Chris to eat. Good. I should have put away some of this stuff. Oh, that bear is like waiting for me. Alright. I'm out. Moose. There's the dog over there. What's up? What the dog doing? I just realized it's like, sorry. Not that it matters that much, but yeah, moose are peaceful, unlike in real life. In this game. Oh wow, the ice is very slippery in this. This is like a link to the past ice dungeon ice. Ah, bug. Don't I need a... Yeah, I need a workbench. How do I repair this? I have the repair kit. Upgrade? No, we're not upgraded. Can I... Do you need... Oh, maybe I need, No? Salvager's workbench. I don't know, maybe I need a specific workbench for it. Doesn't really specify where it needs to be used, though. How use? Don't know. Don't care. Go fuck yourself. I doubt it's the furnace. Is this just for smelting? Could be the blacksmith's anvil, but I would have to imagine you can just use this, right? I mean, you can just craft these with a regular one of these, so... I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, I want to figure it out, though. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna look this up. How to use repair kit Hytale. Right click. Bruh. Really? Bruh. I thought it would be an inventory-based thing. You just right-click with it. Is this Triforce Heroes ice? Couldn't tell you. I never made it that far in Triforce Heroes. They don't know. I think they know I'm here. What the dog doing? Oh. Okay. Wow, look at this. Man, Minecraft Ice is not quite like this. This does have its own unique ice sliding system. I don't really... How does ice function in Terraria? I don't really remember it having any effect. Uh-oh. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, no. This is it for me! This is a fucking Looney Tunes ass moment. It's about to go, oh, and then fall. Ice isn't really slippery. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Like, no, I actually genuinely fell off of that because of, like, the momentum and sliding of the ice. So that's, I mean, that's good. Buzzword momentum. Momentum isn't a buzzword. That's a real fucking thing. What are you talking about? Momentum is like, you know, just like the way you move. I don't know. How is that a buzzword? Looks like there's something over here. The Everfrost. Oh, ever do I never. Frosting on my bost until I ghost bost. The fuck is that over there? Is that the Nether?
The Nether.
Evil Land. I mean, there's so many things I want to, like, check out. It reminds me of, like... Remember in the Minecraft, what was it called again? The one where it was the... It was like the top-down, I forget what you call that type of game. But... the top-down Minecraft strategy game. One of the Minecraft Legends. And then, like, whenever there was a nether portal that would spawn, it would spawn in a structure like that. Copper handbow. Chili seed bag.
Got the chili cheese fast!
I remember liking that game. It was fun enough. I've never gone back to it since that one stream, or well, the series of streams of it. But I had a good enough time with it. It's nothing that I'm like, oh boy, I should now go play another play session of it. Like, I reminded myself of it just now. But don't necessarily feel inclined to play it again. Minecraft Dungeons I've never played, aside from the arcade version of that. Are there really not a bunch of skeletons here? Boom powder. Heavy leather. I need that for a few upgrades, I think. What can I get rid of? I don't need mushrooms, I don't think. I mean, it is useful, but... just put it away for now. Crude handbow, I no longer need. It's still weird having to fire that with left click instead of right. I don't need that. But your stacks of ore are only up to 25. Okay. Worth keeping in mind, I suppose. More arrows. Whoa, what is this? Stone truck sword. Is that better? It's probably not better than steel, no. Even if it's rusty, well, I don't know, it's rusty steel. The durability on the rusty steel is better. It's signature energy plus 20, which is the same as what this says. I don't know, maybe we'll see. I don't need this brick. I don't know if I need the copper, but I'll take it. I don't really know if I need any of this shit. This is a cool structure, I like this. Exploration in this game is so much more interesting to me. Which is good, because I like exploring in Terraria, too. Crude mace. I'm alright, I don't really want that. Medium leather. God, how do you get the backpack again? I need that, like, now o'clock. Stack that. Thought I saw something interactable over here. Not really. Yeah, I also want to see what's going on over there, too. Let's go ahead and cook up some shit. Some beef! It all just changes into regular meat. I think with the actual, like, chef's kitchen, you can, get some different things. And that one turns into fish. Fish, fish! Roasted vegetable. Can you cook the berries? No. Okay. Okay, well that's good enough for me for now. How about... I need some stone. Just put all my stone away. How about we just turn this into my temporary base here? Probably should have renamed that. Wow. Okay, maybe get another chest over here. We'll combine these. Oh, they're different kinds of chests. Can't combine them. Okay, let's see, what else can we make here? Chef stove. I do have a lot of different cooking ingredients right now. Might as well see what I can make with that. Ow. Standing in the fire. Standing in the fire! No? Can't place on ice, or is it because of the blocks in front of it? I think you can't place it on... Oh, no, there you go, there you go. Probably should place some torches around, just so I can see. Fuck. Yeah, this place is surprisingly tame right now. Like, there's not a lot of... I would have figured a structure like this would have been swarming with enemies. Kind of just not... It's chill for now. Alright, so let's see. I don't have any mushrooms. Can't make a mushroom salad. I don't have raw meat. Oh, I cooked all my meat. Interesting. So you can make mushroom skewers. Don't I have mushrooms, actually? No, I threw it all away. Throw it all away! Alright. Motherfucker, will you stop standing on that? Stop it! God! Fuck! Farmer's workbench. I don't really need that. Building block. Yeah, I don't really need that either. And hide. Wait, is this pulling from nearby chests? Oh, it can. Oh. You don't even have to pull the shit out. I didn't realize that. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have the light hide in my inventory. It's in here. Good ass feature. Good ass feature. Yeah, I guess in that regard, then I don't have quite everything I need, do I? Put away the stuff I know I won't need. Some of this stuff I may try to take home, like to the other base. Or who knows, maybe this is my permanent base now. I do know at the other base I have more interesting things. Alright, let's see how good this sword is if we run into anything. I do like how the music is kind of dynamic in this game. And it seems like it has a way to detect if you've set something up as your home. Like the music was all cheerful back there because I was back at home. But now I'm away from home. New gauntlets. Are these better? Indeed. I'll put this away then. I don't need that. Don't need it. Get rid of it. What's it good for? Nothing. Nothing. Lots of just campfires around here, huh? Fish. Alright, I think... Oh, wait. There's a fella. Got that bow on me? Indeed. Homeboy's trying his best to figure out how to get to me. He cannot. Gone. Gone and absolutely forgot. Who? I got no idea what you're talking about. I forgot. Unable to can. That's a good way to say cannot. At this current moment... You know what? Yeah, next time my boss asks me to work like a Saturday, I'm gonna be like, look, Brandon, I'm unable to can on that one. I'm gonna say it just like that. What do you think? Did I already come over here? Is that a polar bear? There's gotta be something up here, right? That orc was massaging, I mean defending, I mean massaging, I mean... Let's see. Do the old spiral staircase trick. Tried and true. Except when it's super slippery, maybe don't. Don't do it unless you are within the protections. of the wall. The wall! Oh, yeah, the wall! I'm trying my best here. Alright, what do you have over here? More gauntlets. Nothing really that crazy, to be honest. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Okay. Well, I would have just been curious otherwise, so it's good to have that one checked off. Looks like there's another structure over there. Okay, thanks, ice. Whoa, look at all this shit. Minecraft Oceans could never. I'm gonna drown. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, you can't even, like, see that shit from the surface, so you have no idea that that's down there. What the fuck is happening over there? Is that a visual? But what is that? What's going on over here? Boom! That guy's gonna shoot me and kill me. Watch this. This is like fucking, Cauldros. Hey, what's up? Yeah, now it feels like Cauldros, especially with the sky. Hang on. Oh, I could fix this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I love that crunch. Oh, it hurts. Time to start another Xenoblade X playthrough. Call it something better. What? Crunch? You don't like that vocab? Oh, charred woodlands. You're talking about what the game called it. Yeah, no, call this, Fuckopolis. No, don't listen to me. Call this, I don't know. Ashburg. Ashburg. Welcome to Ashburg, everyone. Crap. Apparently in the future, these wardrobes will allow you to change your cosmetics. Simon did confirm. We're on first name basis. It's okay if I just call him that. He and I go way back. Iron daggers. Upgrade. Adamantite ore. Anya, anya! Essence of fire. Don't know what that does. But I've got some. Put those crude daggers away. I don't need them. No, I don't want to consume the onion. Yeah, this place is cool as hell. Look at that. Oh, there's like a volcano way out over there. Also, I keep pressing C because in Optify in Minecraft, that's the, like, zoom in command. And instead, that's the look at yourself forward third person in this game. And there really isn't a zoom key. There you go. That's... it still baffles me. There's still no, like, I guess Xenoblade X, when it first came out, was pretty niche, all things considered. So, like, there's no, like, 30-minute extensions for any of the music out there. But even now, like, Xenoblade DE, I feel like, did pretty well. Uh-oh. And even still, with Xenoblade DE out in the wild. I saw that coming a mile away. That guy just fucking marked my items? What the hell? Even with Xenoblade DE out, there is no, no extensions of the music available online, which kind of sucks. Because, yeah, I think X's soundtrack has a lot of really good stuff. It also has a lot of mid. A lot of mid. But... like, there's... I see there's, like, extensions for, like, the new Volutaris stuff, but for whatever reason, people don't want to go back and, like, do... like, just give me Sylvalum Night for 30 minutes, please. That's all I'm asking. Okay. I'm not going to be able to play for too much longer, but this has been a very interesting little exploration session. I mean, all this stuff was technically available in the last version, I just didn't really get around to exploring much yet. It's off. Hey. God damn. He was a tanky motherfucker. Bamboo. I need to have this at the ready. See, this game's music is so, like, good. I love hearing it, but it's so fucking quiet. I have it boosted so much in my headphones. And I have an additional 6 dB given to you. And it's still not really loud enough, I feel. Please fix. I have it set to maximum setting, and it's still not loud enough. There's a lot of structures out this way. Guess they want to give you incentive for coming all the way here. Okay. Dumbass. I live here. Hey, what's up? You chill? Hey. Beat the shit out of you with some corn, goddammit! Replace every music track with Terraria Underground?
Wow! 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 Ow! Ow! Ow!
Mushroom? Yeah, the Uh-Oh Stinky song. We love Uh-Oh Stinky song. Hey, what you up to? You just chilling? Okay. He was just minding his own goddamn business, really. I just came in there and fucking devastated his whole entire existence. The other one is too close. Iron helm. Still don't have a chest plate. No. I feel like this is probably a pretty good place to get some loot, though. Oh, God. I don't know what that thing is right there, but I don't like it. I have a feeling it would fuck me right up if I challenged it. Holy shit, he's blocking me. Oh, he might win. Oh! Yeah, that was, a little rough. Did I explore this structure? Let's explore this one instead. And there's a lot of buildings around here. I like that though. Kind of want to go over to the volcano, but I don't really have time for it. I know I don't. Dust Bloods may be part of tomorrow's direct. That would make sense. I don't know if I'm necessarily the audience for it, but I'll give it a shot maybe, if it's good. Health potion. There we go. And a better shield. Which I'll just put as my main hand right now. Can only really use it. There. Can't wait to see people complain that it's a Switch 2 exclusive. Yeah, that'll probably happen. I mean, on one hand, I get it. Because I think, in general, like, exclusives are kind of becoming less and less, like, wanted among gamers. But also, at the same time, I get the business side of it as well. Like, from Nintendo's perspective, that's how they get you to buy the Switch 2. I think the Switch 2 is a plenty powerful console that makes owning it and buying third-party games on it worth it. Purely on its own, just because, like, it's a good system, I think. Excuse me real quick. Where'd that guy go? Don't you dare run away from me. Bitch. Oh yeah, I mean, I see it online, but I think another thing that's worth considering is another thing worth considering is, you know, don't get all your opinions necessarily from Twitter, because Twitter's just a vile place no matter what you're doing there. I've seen a lot of people like doom and gloom because like they're only really looking at what Twitter's saying, and Twitter's always just a cesspool of like anger and like rage baiting. And even Arlo kind of fell into the trap. I saw his video where you know, he was like, oh no, the Switch had a terrible holiday, which means the sales of this thing have plummeted. Meanwhile, the sales report for the damn thing was like 17 million. After 6 months, 17 million, that's pretty damn good. Even if it's, you know, not necessarily like their quarter three or what do you want to call it? Fiscal year quarter 3, but you know, the holiday season was technically a worse holiday season than Switch 1's first holiday. There's a lot of factors that go into it, and this damn thing still sold really, really well. Yeah, I also see a lot of people be like, well, Prime 4 wasn't in those calculations, so Prime 4 must have sold like shit. Which, I guess I get where that's coming from. But Prime 4 was also only out for like a month by that point. Prime 4 was never going to be a Mario Odyssey. Like, not even if it like came out and was really good, because Dread came out and was really good and only sold 3 mil. Prime 4 is even more niche, I feel, than Dread was. So, yeah, Prime 4, even if it was like the best game of all time, wasn't gonna sell like gangbusters. But yeah, it sold at least 1 million, I think, based on like some, I think it was like a Nintendo rep, like even though it wasn't in the sales reports, like by now it has sold, because you also have to keep in mind those reports technically are the data as of like January 1, right? Now we are at February 4. So it's been some time. One additional month. You know, probably sold its best over the holidays, sure, but also it came out kind of after, you know, a lot of people do their shopping at Black Friday or maybe even before. For me personally, it was actually I took care of most of my shopping before Black Friday even. And I think that might also play a part into why Black Friday sales were looking so down compared to previous years. Is I feel like, at least in my like circle, a lot of people I know tend to do their Christmas shopping earlier rather than later. Also, I love that I can just jump 2 blocks in this. That's so nice. I'm still not quite used to it. Like, sometimes I forget, but Books. Topic I'm tired of is people saying Crossworlds has been outsold. This will own them from every Nintendo news outlet, despite 1 million report being from before Black Friday. Wait, what you're saying is Sonic fans are trying to dunk on Metroid fans by saying Crossworlds sold more? Is that what you're saying? Or that's what you're seeing anyways? I haven't really seen a lot of that, but also I'm not really a major part of the Sonic Crossworlds community. Like, there's only a handful of people that I've personally watched play the game, and I just have my own take on it. But where the fuck is this? This is like a whole ass city. Hello. Hello there. You like my battle axe? It's a little slow, but it's powerful. Nintendo deal and what are re-reporting old sales report from before Black Friday, where they said it sold 1 million. Oh, for Sonic. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much sales data Sonic has. I do know Sega did have a statement where they thought it kind of underperformed, which is baffling to me because I thought if anything it's been like doing very well. Little Racer. Thank you for the raid. Unfortunately, I'm going to end here within like minutes, but thank you for the raid regardless.
Don't forget me.
In that same report, it's because they want a game to sell as well as Frontiers did. I mean, yeah, not every game can be Frontiers. That's like when Ubisoft, or no, who was it? It was, someone, I think it was, who owns Crash again? That's Activision, right? Activision was like, Crash 4 was a failure. Meanwhile, Crash 4 sold like fucking like 5 million, I think. And they're like, Crash Bandicoot 4 was a failure, we're never making another one of these. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's like, people actually really loved playing the game. Like, sure, it didn't sell fucking Call of Duty numbers, but that's because the people who play Call of Duty only play Call of Duty. Or like, other games like it. You're not gonna get those same numbers. That's what I kind of like about Nintendo, though. Like, real talk. Like, a lot of people are doom posting that, oh no, because Prime 4 wasn't a gangbuster, we're never gonna see another Metroid game. I don't believe that's gonna be true. It might be a while before we see Prime again. Maybe. But I think Nintendo makes plenty of games that don't even crack 1 million. And, I mean, most of them usually at least hit 1 million, but I'm thinking of games like Emio, The Smiling Man. I don't know what that game's sales data was, but I know that that was no major gangbuster. Can't see shit. You have a good night too, Litarissa. I'll talk to you sometime soon. Hope you had a good stream too. And thank you for all the people who came from her stream. This is Hytale. One might say Minecraft 2. It's actually Minecraft 7 because we've had... Well, the first game was Minecraft. Then you had Cube World. Then you had Dragon Quest Builders. Then you had Pokopia, which isn't out yet, but Pokopia, that's Minecraft 4. Then you had... You go backwards in time a little bit. Minecraft 5 was a little game called Lego Worlds. Yeah, there's been a lot of Minecraft games, but this is the 7th one, and it's pretty good. It's Terraria 2. No, Terraria is Terraria 2. All that stuff over there looks so cool. I want to go to it. Wait, is that where it came from? Oh yeah, that's the base I was at. We've come so far. Yeah, this is that structure that I saw in the distance. I was like, I want to see what that is. I didn't even realize that I actually came here. I was just kind of wandering. Well, yeah, next stream I'll go to the volcano. I do think I have to end here, though. Let me see. Maybe I'll go back to my other save point. And, you know, just sort my inventory. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. I gotta be real careful, too. I bet you there's some fuckers here that'll, like, snipe my ass. I also can't really see shit. Now, it's okay. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, especially if you sprain your ankle. Yeah, vaulting in this is so good, and then also just being able to jump 2 blocks. The traversal in this game, you have a lot of options, and I like that a lot about it. Water. I also like that you just generally swim on the surface of the water. Cool. Second game for something FNAF is supposed to be this year. What do you mean a second game? Is there another FNAF game that we already know about? I don't know shit about FNAF, bro. Hang on, I'm not being stimmed enough while I'm playing. I gotta use my fidget cube. Game is boring. Worst game I've ever played. It's an RPG? A Five Nights at Freddy's RPG? What are you talking about? Scott delisted it. You actually like FNAF World. Huh. That's beyond me. Alright, well, that seems like a good place to save and end right there. I mean, realistically, you can save and end anywhere. I didn't even need to run back here. I could have just saved and ended where I was standing, but I figured I'd put myself in a safe spot so I don't get disoriented, because for the time being, this is just gonna be like a once-a-month type thing, and then once it's out of early access, then you might see me, like, stream it as often as any other game, but who knows, maybe by that point I'll have, like, finished it, quote-unquote, but, I just kind of like, you know, wandering around, exploring, getting loot. Eventually, I'd like to, like, actually build my own base that isn't just like a cave dwelling somewhere, but I digress. The bones really add to the atmosphere here. I like the bones. Out of early access the same time T-Modder is updated? Yeah, no. If T-Mod I forgot that was there. If T-Mod Loader is available, at the same time that this exits early access, which I don't think is going to happen, I would prioritize Terraria over this, just because, you know, we already are playing this right now, and it's been a while since I've streamed Terraria, but that is my plan going forward. I hope you enjoyed this. I really love playing this game. This game is awesome. I don't really have a big glowing review for you, but, you know, pick it up at the $20 tier if you don't, you know, if you like what you see. If you really, really like what you see, there's the greater tiers there too. You know, I did the $70 tier just because I wanted the outfit, truthfully, but also, like I said in the last stream, it's a game that I have been looking forward to since 7 years ago, really, when they first announced it, and, you know, it was something that I vaguely was following, and I still am not, like, stalking the development of it. Like, I don't know every little thing that they're changing and adding, but I do know that I like what I'm playing, and that's what matters most. Is it just Minecraft but more? Maybe. I don't know, but I enjoy it all the same. So But you guys have a good one. I will I'll be here tomorrow for that dang old Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. So we're gonna finally get started with that. I've got what I didn't show you is I made all these different DS capture layouts so that way we can actually be ready for that in the off chance that I need different layouts. You know, I've got everything pre-prepared. So we're prepared for tomorrow, and I'm actually really excited. And then next week, we'll get started on Donkey Kong and I believe Yakuza Kiwami as well. So tune in then. And it's just going to be those 3 games pretty much throughout the month of February. Unfortunately, Virtual Boy has confirmed by people who have gone and played it a little early. You can only play it with the headset, so you won't be seeing me stream any Virtual Boy games unless I get a different emulator for it, which I probably will. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I do think playing it in the 3D headset is a cool, like, little novelty. I just wish I could play it on a fucking TV screen. It doesn't make sense to me why I can't why I can't just do that, you know? Use RetroArch. Yeah, I have RetroArch. I'll probably do that. I did Froze, when you invited me to the store, I did manage to... I picked up a few Virtual Boy games because I kind of anticipated this, truthfully. And I was going to be like, well, if I can just play them on the TV, then no harm, no foul. I'll just do that. But at some point, I would like to play VB Wario Land and maybe some of the other stuff. I'm curious if things like Zero Racers are going to ever have like a way to be like data mined, so like you can do that, or like how are people going to go about, because like you can do VB on Switch 1, right? I think so, and you can even use like I did remember seeing you can use the fucking the Labo headset apparently works for it, like the one from 2018 or whatever the hell. So I guess if you have one of those into Switch 1, you don't need to get a Switch 2 VB headset, which I actually do have that somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. I have it and I just never built it. But even still, if I, truthfully, if I'm being totally 100% real with you, I do think owning the novelty plastic $100, I don't like the price of it, but the headset is kind of neat as like a collector's thing. But again, I have no current interest in it. If I received it as a gift, I would be very happy. I wouldn't be like, oh, what? And that's not me being like, hint. I'm just like, yeah, I'd like it, but also that's $100. So I don't want to spend that money, and I don't want anyone to spend that money on me either. It's just like, Jesus, can we not? Especially because it requires the expansion tier. Like, okay, it's one thing if you put that on regular NSO tier, fine. But expansion tier plus an additional $100 or at least $30 paywall, fucking get real. Get out of here with that, But that's my take on the VB stuff. Mario Tennis is also another thing that like is maybe on my radar. John Cartwright from GVG is gassing the fuck out of the game, and it makes me sort of interested in it, but he's the only person that I've seen do that, so I don't know. But also he's also infamously like he loves Mario Tennis Aces, and Aces is not a game that I really played that much, but I don't know. I also heard they did GVG did a video where it was John and Steve Bowling, and the two of them were talking about it, and even Steve did have some good things to say about it because he like actually got to play it at like a press event last week. And yeah, he said it was pretty fun, but again, for me, it's just like, I've never really been, like, I like some of the Mario sports games. I don't love them, though. And tennis has never been one that we had growing up. Like, we did not have Mario Power Tennis. We did not have Mario Tennis 64. I've only retroactively played these games. I think I got, what was the one on the 3DS? I had that and played it a little, but not that much as a kid. So really, my first Mario Tennis game that I really spent any, like, actual amount of time in was Aces. And even then, I didn't really get, like, gripped by it. Really Upset Fever seems to be just reusing assets and also has those watered down victory animations. I did see some of those too. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna wait and see. Like, I know John is, like, very excited for the game, and I'm happy that he's got a little niche game that is for him. And that's not to say it's, like, going to be a bad game or anything, but I want to see a couple of reviews on it. Particularly, I seem to align pretty closely with Arlo's takes. And not that, like, I need to be parasocial or anything, but just, like, if Arlo reviews the game, I want to see what he says about it. But even then, you know, Arlo's takes aren't one-to-one either, because Arlo was, I feel like, with the majority of the opinion on Prime 4, whereas Prime 4 was a rare instance where I was like, actually, a lot of people seem to dislike this game, but I actually kind of like it, you know? I don't love Prime 4. It's still, I think, the weakest Prime, but I kind of liked the motorcycle. I'm not going to lie. Like, just controlling it and driving it was chill. I think I liked it because I didn't stream the entire game, though. I think I would have had a different opinion on it had I decided to stream the whole thing. But for me, it was just kind of nice to just chill and just, like, drive around and just do random shit. And I don't know. I didn't mind it so much. Again, not my favorite Prime, but I digress. I do think the number 7 placement on my Gabe Awards 2025, maybe it's a number 8, but otherwise it did deserve to make that list, I think, for me. It worked for me in the end. But I digress, you know. Other than that, yeah, I guess I got nothing else for you. I don't know what else is coming out this month. I think Resident Evil 9 is coming out in, like, a few weeks, but that's not really my thing, so we'll see. That'll probably be at tomorrow's Direct too, right? Probably. Let's hope. You know what? One last prediction I want to make for tomorrow's Direct, and then I'm gone. I actually do hope that we see Elden Ring. Just, like, briefly reconfirm that it's coming to Switch. Originally, Elden Ring was announced, and, like, people were excited, and I was considering getting the Switch version and playing it either for myself or on stream. That's undecided at this moment, but I did want the Switch 2 version of it to have it portably, but at, I think it was either Gamescom or PAX or something last year, there was some press event where FromSoft showed the game behind some closed doors, I believe, and apparently it ran pretty poorly. And then after that, and, like, the press talked about it and talked that it kind of ran poorly, I guess the Switch 2 version got delayed, presumably to work on these issues. So I'm hoping we can see it again and it runs smoother, because we're seeing that, like, with Resident Evil 9 in particular, again, it's a game that I personally have no interest in, but, like, I've seen the previews for it. That game runs, like, fucking on par with PS5 right now. Like, obviously there's some visual downgrades, but, like, it's a rock solid 60 from what I've heard, and, like, there's not really, like, a ton of visual cutbacks. Like, the biggest thing you might notice is there's dithering with the hair effect, I've heard, but beyond that, like, apparently the game runs very, very, very well. So from what I'm gathering, and obviously I'm no developer, so this is obviously me talking out of my ass a little bit here. But from what I understand, Switch 2 third-party games should, by all intended purposes, run well. So if a Switch 2 game runs like ass, from what I'm noting, it seems like that's more on the developer than it is the hardware at this point. And the only reason why I bring this up is because I've had fucking 8 years of Switch 1 discourse, and even I myself stopped buying the third-party games after a certain point, because I'm just like, yeah, this hardware doesn't really work with what third parties can do. And even towards the end of the Switch 1, like, Nintendo's own stuff was starting to run like ass. I mean, even day one, you could argue Breath of the Wild had a pretty unstable frame rate, right? But, like, Echoes of Wisdom was pretty all over the place at times. Particularly when there was the, like, void effect happening. Link's Awakening, I remember, also had some frame rate issues, which that one didn't really make any sense to me at all. It's like that game has pretty simple art style. But I digress. Hopefully, all I'm trying to say is, hopefully with tomorrow's Partner Direct, we see a lot of really good ports and Switch 2 editions of some third-party games. Hopefully they don't run like ass. No longer is the hardware the excuse. Now it's just a matter of optimization on the developer's end. I would like to see Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm not optimistic that that would run well because of how long it took for it to run well on PC. But maybe that's also another reason why they went back and reworked it. I don't know. I don't know. Your biggest pipe dream for tomorrow is an Ori 3? That would be nice. Is the studio that Microsoft used to make Ori still around, though? Because there's been so many Microsoft closures that I don't even fucking know at this point. No idea? Yeah. If they're still around, then I'd like to see that, but I'm not holding my breath knowing Microsoft. And even if they announce it, there's no guarantee that it'll release with Microsoft's current game plan for not giving a shit about releases. But anyways, I gotta go. You guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you hopefully soon for more of the video games. Bye-bye.